nothing posted by or about James Holmes online. He is largely a man of mystery, but it's also very clear over the last few months, as his life was in crisis, he began to make plans for his attack. He moved to Colorado last fall, came across as a quiet and easygoing college student. But it was a different Jim Holmes who showed up at the San Diego pawn shop over the last few months, asking for tips about firing a gun.
I immediately recognized him when I saw his picture. My first words out of my mouth was, "Oh my God, he looks very familiar."
Last night, neighbors at his Aurora apartment building heard loud techno music blaring around midnight from his room, with the recorded sounds of gunshots.
Knowing that I almost opened the door to his apartment, and then I was banging on that door, and, thank God that he wasn't there.
And then Holmes apparently attempted to make himself into the Joker character of the Batman series, according to a briefing given to the New York Police Commissioner.
He had his hair painted red. He said he was the Joker.
It was over the last few months that Holmes, who was Phi Beta Kappa in college, saw his academic and career dreams collapse as he began to withdraw from a PhD program in neuroscience at the University of Colorado.
These events usually come out after someone thinks about and plans for these attacks.
This was Holmes just 6 years ago, called Jimmy, a clean-cut, 5'11" high school senior in San Diego. He had been a member of the junior varsity soccer team.
He was just quiet.
When Holmes' mother, a psychiatric nurse, was first contacted at her San Diego home this morning, she did not seem surprised that something had happened. "You've got the right person," she told ABC News. "I've got to call the police." Today, his father, Robert, left the family home in San Diego under police protection to fly to Denver. In Colorado, police continue to search Holmes' apartment, which was described as elaborately booby-trapped with chemicals and incendiary devices. And authorities fear tonight he may have rigged similar booby traps in the university buildings where he took his classes. And late tonight, we got word from our Denver affiliate that Holmes told police he was so calm because he had taken doses of the painkiller Vicodin.
A very strong painkiller. Okay, thank you, Brian. I want to bring in our justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas, right now, because, Pierre, you have news about the weapons he had. Were they legal? How powerful were they?
Diane, James Holmes came ready for war with a Smith & Wesson assault rifle like the one we're about to show. It had a special magazine that could fire as many as 100 bullets in just a few minutes. The bullets traveled at such a high speed they could travel through 2 or 3 people at a time. He also had a 12-gauge shotgun and 2 .40-caliber pistols. He also had a gas mask. Diane, sources tell us Holmes is a classic lone wolf. No ties to terrorist organizations and no criminal record to speak of. The only record we know of is a speeding ticket. That's very important, Diane, because it means he would pass every background check. He bought the guns legally at 3 local sporting goods stores.
And when you say power, apparently one of the bullets actually passed through that theater where he was into another theater and injured someone there, according to the police chief. What about the booby traps and these chemicals, explosives?
Tonight, a very tense situation ongoing at the suspect's apartment. We are told that it's booby trap, full of tripwires, containers of flammable liquids, and what appear to be large, improvised explosive devices. Sources say the bombs involve a combination of gas and powder devices. It's so dangerous that authorities are inserting remote-controlled cameras to scan the rooms. One official said Holmes was like a mad scientist. Sources say the rooms appear to have been designed to explode. The police had raced through the door. Officials believe it was part of a plan to massacre police if he had been killed at the scene, Diane.
Pierre Thomas also reporting tonight. Thank you, Pierre.